How early is it too early for you to wife? Why are we talking about her?
So I answered the question. My answer is there is no such thing. That's my answer.
So you're a wife for one night stand. You're a wife for one night stand.
Well, if it's a one night stand, then you can't wife her.
It's not a one night stand.
No.
If you keep dating them, man.
Y'all. Never mind.
You mean can you wife somebody that you met? Could you end up wiping somebody that you met her that night? You fucked her that night.
Y'all doing what my man on that video was doing. Nah, it ain't too early. No. It ain't too early, baby.
Ali. I've been in a long-term relationship with a woman that I fucked the night I met her.
I need y'all. I'm gonna buy y'all some berets.
You funny. You funny, Ali.
Give me a raspberry.
Black berets.
Make your mind with some cream.
Crazy. No, I mean honestly,
I want mine like the Black Panthers.
Honestly, y'all brothers on the panel. If you got a woman on the first night, you could possibly wife her. That's what y'all. That's what I'm asking.
I have done it.
I cannot.
Yes,
I cannot.
Absolutely, 1000%.
No, I cannot.
Look, Ali, I just think
look. This is what I want to say about that.
Depends.
I think there's a lot.
It depends. I can't say no definitively. I can't say yes definitively. Like it's the first night. That's why Sean said you can't measure it. You can't. But am I capable of doing that? It could be a month later.
What I'm asking y'all don't think that's y'all don't think that's this the reason why this is why people don't. The fact that women move that way. The fact that we can't help it because this is how they moving, right? I ain't saying not to hit it. I'm not telling y'all not to hit it. What I'm saying no, I'm not telling you not to hit it. We're having an actual. We're telling women are watching and going, okay, I can still be with them if I have it early. When most brothers I know for a fact are not going to wife women that they have sex early with majority of time. I'm not saying there's no exceptions, but this is what I believe is her in our community because in reality we do not value something we get that easy. We don't, and that's why we're not staying together.
But Ali,
I'll say this part.
Let me just say this real quick. I think that stands on the premise that those women are having indiscriminate sex with who and anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the kind of knock it down a peg or a bar below. You know what I'm saying? I think there's something inherent about that man that she found attractive, and this is what I was trying to say earlier.
You know you were playing. I know you be at the gym. Like them buns.
Yo, there's conversations that happen behind the scene that are subtle. You know what I'm saying? That taking 2 months, 3 months, or whatever, but they're happening. There's like almost like a connection or emotional investment that is happening, and then once they meet for the first time, whether it's a week, a month, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Nothing is happening in a singular line. Then that's when that initial attraction happens. It's like, holy shit, like I get him. And then that's when that happens. That's when the sex sex comes when you first engage, but there's a whole slew of steps and conversations that happen in the background that people are not talking about. And they're just thinking like guy meets girl at coffee shop, they sit down, share Starbucks, and then they're off to the races. It's not really happening.
This is the main thing I'm saying, okay? Being honest, in the society we live in, this so superficial, materialistic, and very sexualized. If I keep from going to this and I really spend genuine time with a woman and she gets to see if she'll rock with the quality of man I am, I believe the longevity of relationships will be more. Same thing with the woman. If what was keeping me coming back to her, which it usually is the quality of that woman versus the fact that I had sex with her, the sex was good, or I didn't have sex and I wasn't even interested with her. I was like, look, I just wanted sex. Y'all know how our brains work. We meet a woman, we go, dang, we already feel a certain energy. This seemed like, I don't know, she seemed like somebody I can get to know. I definitely, or it's somebody I just want to have sex with. If I didn't get the sex, I'm walking away. But if that energy is still resonating there, I go, man, I ain't had sex with her, but I'm really curious to see what can come from this quality of woman. And I believe that it has a lot to do with why relationships don't work, because women still leading with sex and men still leading with money. And both of us, we are actually compromised ourselves. And we don't believe that much in our manhood and womanhood. We lead with those things because we don't have that much to offer both ways. And that's why relationships don't work. Because if you had to work for that man and you had to work for that woman, relationships would work most of the time because you're with the person for the right reasons. That's all. Sex, we already had sex, right? Sex should be the icing on the cake. I know. Go ahead, Shannon.
All right, look. Most of us, our biggest nightmare is to marry a woman who is a 304, right? We don't want that. That's like our biggest nightmare. That's the one thing that you want to avoid out of everything, right?
Scary
Now,
stuff.
and within the first night, you don't really have much to gauge on as to what type of woman she is.
Right.
So anything that would give you an inkling that this is the type of woman you're getting into, like smashing you on the day she meets you,
that's her worth,
should discourage you from wanting to wife her just to make a sound decision. That's just how I feel. I know I would never do it. And I'm not saying that you wild if you do.
If that's the best thing she can give you, meeting you, like she really likes you, Sean. She really like Marcus, and she has to give me this. That's the best she can offer. We already in trouble.
So Ali and Trev, here's a question for you two brothers, because Ali, you asked us, well, how soon? Well, let me ask you, Ali and Trev too, how long? I want to take the same question that you asked us and put it in reverse. How long before you have sex with her will you consider her a wife?
Getting to know her, getting to know who her mother and father is, looking how she.
Nope. How long? Because you can do that in a week. How long?
It depends. Like I said, can I start there first? No, I don't mean it. No, I'm not even talking about the early sex. I'm saying about getting to know the person first. If I get, okay, for instance, I'll give you an example what I mean. If I come to y'all, everybody has a reputation. I like, yo, Marcus, you know, Lisa, that's the exception too. Marcus go, hey man, a lot of dudes ain't been able to get her. If she usually, when she with somebody, she's in a relationship with somebody. Like that woman is a good woman. That dude didn't do it right. But if I go, Marcus, you know, Lisa, yeah, everybody's smashing. She habitually gets smashed. Like people smash her. I get to know her family. I get to know her friends. I get to see how she conducts herself. I ask certain questions. Like, and how long? It just, again, it depends. I'm not saying early. It depends on the exception. It comes early. Hold on. See, y'all being disingenuous. Y'all, not Shannon.
How long?
It depends on the value of the woman and the connection.
Month, 3 months, 6 months. How long?
So it depends for you.
That's what you were asking us. No, Ali,
we try to have a good
you were asking us. But that's what you were asking us, though. Exact same thing, just in reverse.
Right. Until I can confirm she is who she says she is.
And how long could that be?
How long is that?
I don't know. That's the part
you like us.
No, I didn't say I wasn't like. No, I didn't say. See. This is a bad, you know why it's bad? Because I never said I wasn't. There's things we don't know. We have to figure out certain things the best we can. She could switch up on me. All I'm saying is to make sure that she is the type of woman you can be with. That's all I'm saying. I can't put a time left on that. The early though, if it's too fast, okay, hold on.
She can switch up on you, huh? She can switch up on you.
I'll say if it's something we're establishing and I'm courting her. Depending on the court system, based on either your faith or what system you implemented, I say maybe 6 months to a year. I say 6 months to a year.
But you know what, Ali? I think there's so many variables.
So you're going without sex with someone that you're dating consistently.
He's not saying that. I'm
that's
saying
what he is saying. He is saying that.
I'm saying if that's what the flow of it is, that's the time length. If that's the flow of what it is, and I get to a point where I get to know, I'm saying if she want to have sex, it just depends. That's what I'm saying.
You're telling us that you will never ask for a woman's hand in marriage if you had sex with her before 6 months.
Say that again.
You will not marry a woman that you had sex with prior to 6 months.
No, I didn't say that. I'm not saying that.
That's
I'm not saying that.
Like.